If adults had the Shaka Laka Boom Boom pencil, part 2. So, first of all, thank you. When we made the first video about the Shaka Laka Boom Boom pencil, we thought maybe a few nostalgic souls would watch it. But somehow that video crossed 70,000 views, which means one thing. Apparently, a lot of adults out there are still emotionally attached to a magical pencil from a 2000s kids show. Actually, the other day I saw something that made me feel extremely old. The guy who played Sanju in Shaka Laka Boom Boom, he's married now and he recently became a father. And when I saw that, I had to sit down for a moment. Because if Sanju is married and has kids, that means all of us 90s kids have officially become adults. We used to watch that show after school while eating snacks. And now we are the people worrying about sleep, salary, and petrol prices. Somewhere along the way, we all grew up. And honestly, fair enough, because the more you think about it, the more you realize that if we actually had that pencil today, life would be very different. When we were kids, the drawings were simple. We used to draw chocolates, toys, video games, maybe a cool bicycle. But if adults had that pencil today, the priorities would change immediately. Like the first thing I would probably draw is a big, comfortable bed, and next to it, just two words: 8 hours sleep. Not 5 hours, not sleep, but also anxiety. Just peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. At this point, that's not sleep, that's a premium service. And right after that, I'd probably draw my phone screen lighting up with a notification. Salary credited. No delays, no processing, no mysterious banking holidays. Just the sweet sound of financial stability. And then honestly, I'd probably draw a calendar, and magically tomorrow would be weekend. Because adulthood is basically just surviving 5 days so you can enjoy 2 days and then spend one of those days worrying about Monday. But imagine if the pencil could fix other problems too, like petrol prices. Just casually draw the petrol pump board and suddenly it says petrol price going down. Even the petrol pump guy would be shocked. He'd be like, "Bhai, pencil mujhe bhi de do." Now if Indians got access to this pencil, the country would change overnight. For example, imagine opening IRCTC and seeing your ticket status as confirmed. Not waiting list, not RAC, just confirmed. That alone would make millions of people believe in magic again. Or imagine driving on the road and suddenly realizing there is no traffic, no honking, no chaos, just smooth roads. At that point, you'd probably stop the car and ask yourself, am I dreaming? Another miracle? Online meetings where the Wi-Fi actually works. No freezing, no robotic voices, no "hello, can you hear me?" Just perfect internet, which honestly might be the most unrealistic fantasy in this video. And imagine ordering food and the Zomato order actually arrives. Hot, not slightly warm, not confused, not "sir, rider is finding location." Just hot food, delivered properly. Humanity has officially peaked. But let's be honest, if we had this pencil, most of us would eventually use it for one very important thing: handling relatives, especially aunties. You know the situation. An auntie appears at a family function. She looks at you, smiles, and asks, "Beta, when are you getting married?" And in that exact moment, you quietly take out the magical pencil and just write one small change in reality. Auntie asking fewer questions. Suddenly, auntie just smiles politely and starts talking about the weather. The entire family is shocked. World peace has been achieved. But wait, aunties are persistent. 5 minutes later, another question arrives. "Beta, when are you having kids?" Again, the pencil comes out. Just a small adjustment to reality. Auntie losing interest in personal life. And just like that, she changes the topic to mango prices. Balance has been restored. But the real battlefield, the place where this pencil would truly shine, is the corporate office. Imagine walking into work and hearing your boss say, "Good job." Everyone in the office would stop typing, look around, and check if the boss has been replaced by an AI. Then suddenly someone announces, the meeting is cancelled. Half the office would celebrate like India just won the World Cup. Then you open your laptop and something unbelievable has happened. The PPT is already ready. Slides aligned, graphs perfect, fonts matching. Consultants everywhere start sweating. And then finally, the most unbelievable moment of all. An email arrives from HR. Subject line, salary hike. At that point, nobody even celebrates immediately. Everyone just refreshes the inbox 3 times to confirm it's real. And then the ultimate fantasy. HR saying with full confidence, we believe in work-life balance. Even the magic pencil would pause for a second and say, boss, this one might be beyond my powers. And that's the funny thing about growing up. When we were kids, we wanted toys. Now, we just want sleep, peace, and a meeting that could have been an email. But if you actually had that magical pencil today, be honest. What would you draw first? Tell me in the comments, because honestly, we might need that pencil again for part 3.